night unfolds in quiet grace and paints your memory on my face. Every breath feels twice as slow since you became the afterglow. I walk through rooms we used to share, still half convinced you'll meet me there. But only silence answers me like soft forgotten melody. And I don't know where endings go. They only hurt the ones who know. I'm still holding your line in the dark of me, like a river that won't set itself free. Even broken love can stay in a gentle lasting way. Though your voice is out of reach, it's the only truth I keep. And every night I still belong to a love that's gone too strong. The wind repeats your quiet tone, like you were never really gone. I swear I hear you call my name between the flicker of the flame. The clock forgets to move ahead, it stays with all we ever said. Like time itself is standing still, obeying only what we feel. And I pretend I'm letting go, but every part of me says no. I'm still holding your light in the dark of me, a beautiful impossibility. Even distance can erase what my heart refuses to replace. Though the world keeps moving on, I am where you still belong. And every night I still return to the love that still burns. If love was meant to fade away, why does it stay with me each day? I close my eyes and you are near, more real than anything here. I'm still holding your light in the dark of me, a quiet kind of memory. Even shattered love can grow in places only we would know. Though your hand is not in mine, you still cross every line. And in the night I still belong to a love that lingers strong. So I stay where you remain, a soft and endless flame. The night arrives without a sound and settles where you once were found. I sit alone with fading light that still remembers how you smiled at night. The air feels heavy, soft and thin, like something left beneath my skin. A trace of you I can't remove, no matter what I try to do. And I don't fight the way it stays. Some love refuses to decay. You are the space you still occupy in me, a quiet kind of memory. Even when far away. You never truly go astray. Every silence knows your name. Every heartbeat feels the same. And in the dark I still belong to a love that lingers strong. The chair you used to turn toward me still faces nothing patiently, like it believes you'll reappear and break the silence here. The clock repeats what we once said inside my restless, tangled head. It counts the moments you are gone, but never moves the pain along. And every shadow softly grows from all the love it still knows. You are the space you still occupy in me, a soft and endless gravity. Even time can't rearrange the feeling we became. Though the world has closed the door, you're the part I still explore. And every night I still return to the place where memories burn. If love was meant to fall apart, why does it stay inside my heart? I close my eyes and you are there, like you never left the air. You are the space you still occupy in me, a love that bends but stays unseen. Even broken, still it grows in places only sorrow knows. Though I walk this road alone, you are still my undertow. And in the night I still remain inside a love that feels like pain. And the room still feels your name, even when I say goodbye the same. The night falls softly on my weary skin, like it knows the wars I keep within. Your name still floats in the cigarette air, as if you were standing right there. I touch the cold where your warmth used to be, a fading trace of what you gave to me. Every breath feels heavier than before, since you walked away from this door. But I still feel you drifting near, in the spaces only hearts can hear. These are the echoes beneath the silence, love surviving in its quiet violence. Even shattered, even torn in two, every broken piece still leads to you. And I don't know how to unfeel this echoes beneath the silence. The bed still remembers the shape of your side, where all my loneliness used to hide. I speak to the dark like it understands, holding on with trembling hands. The world moves on like I should too, but nothing feels like life without you. Even time feels stuck in rewind, trapped in the love I left behind. And I swear your shadow still stays in the corners of my longest days. These are the echoes beneath the silence, love surviving in its quiet violence. Even shattered, even torn into, every broken piece still leads to you. And I don't know how to unfeel this pain, when every memory calls your name. These are the echoes beneath the silence. If love was meant to fade like dust, why do I still believe in us? No goodbye could ever erase the memory of your embrace. These are the echoes beneath the silence, still burning with a fragile defiance. Even gone, you're holding me tight in every shadow of the night, and I'll carry you through every refrain, like a song that never feels the same. These are the echoes beneath the silence. And when the world is finally still, you're the only thing I feel. The night arrives without a sound and lays your memory all around. Every corner softly glows with things only my heart knows. The air still wears your gentle trace, like you just left this quiet place. And I pretend I'm doing fine, but you're still living in my mind. I turn away, then turn back in, like I might find where you begin. The room still knows your name by heart, even though we're miles apart. Every silence feels like you, and everything I go through. Love like ours doesn't fade to black, it only learns to travel back to every place we used to be. still come home inside of me. The lamp we left on low and warm still feels like shelter from the storm. I talk to shadows on the wall, as if you might reply at all. Outside, the world keeps rushing by, but here I let the moments lie between the past and something more. I still wait behind the door, and every hour drags your name through the quiet just the same. The room still knows your name by heart, even though we're miles apart. Every silence feels like you, and everything I go through. Love like ours doesn't fade to black, it only learns to travel back to every place we used to be. You still come home inside of me. Yeah. If time was meant to heal this ache, why does it still refuse to break? I close my eyes and you appear, so close yet never here. The room still knows what we became. Even when I speak your name, it answers back in quiet tone, reminding I'm not alone. Love like ours won't drift away, it learns a softer way to stay. And in the dark, I still believe you never really leave. And so I live with what remains, your memory in these walls and frames. The evening folds into my room like petals of a quiet bloom, and in the hush that settles down, I still can feel you all around. The walls remember how we spoke in half-lit words and gentle jokes. Now every corner softly aches with every choice we didn't make. And I don't fight what still remains. Some love survives inside the pain. You are a candle that never learned to die, burning softly in my mind, even after goodbye. You're the glow I can't deny, though your footsteps fade from view. Every shadow leads to you, and in this quiet I still find you living deep inside my time. The cup you used to warm your hands still waits for stories it demands, like it believes you'll walk right in, and life will start from us again. The night becomes a fragile thread between the words we left unsaid. It pulls me gently, slow and near, back to the love that's not still here. And every silence starts to show the things I thought I'd never know. You are a candle that never learned to die. Even wind could not reply to the flame you left behind. Still alive within my mind. Though the world has turned away, you still linger, you still stay. And in this dark I still belong to a love that feels too strong. If I could rewrite what we were, would your touch still feel like hers? Or is some love meant to remain a beautiful, persistent pain? You are a candle that never learned to die, a gentle light I can't deny. Even broken hearts still grow in the places you once showed. Though forever slipped away, you are still my yesterday. And in the night I still define your love as something still is mine. And I let the silence stay, because it knows your name that way. The streetlights hum a lonely tune again. I pour your memory into pouring rain. Every corner of this quiet room I own still feels like it's waiting on your tone. I talk to the dark like it knows your name, like somehow silence could feel the same. But all it gives me is a colder air and the shape of you that isn't there. And I swear I hear you breathe in the night, soft as a ghost just out of sight. When night remembers us, I fall apart. You're still the rhythm inside my heart. Even distance can't erase what's true. I'm still in love with the thought of you, and I don't know how to let it fade when every memory refuses to break. When night remembers us, I leave the lamp on like you might return. Though I know some bridges never burn, your laughter lingers in the hollow hall. A tender ache I can't dissolve at all. I drink my silence, bitter and slow, counting the places we used to go. Every second pulls me deeper story that won't start again. Still I reach for a light that's gone. Still I wake when you don't belong. When night remembers us, I lose my name. Love still whispers through the flame. Even broken I remain with you. In every shadow the night walks through, and I don't know how to turn away from a love that never learned to stay. When night remembers us, if forever had a sound, it would be the quiet you left inside of me. No distance, no time, no final goodbye can make my heart learn how to lie. When night remembers us, I still believe. Your every breath I cannot leave. Though the world keeps pulling us apart, you still live inside my heart. And maybe love was never meant to stay, but I still love you anyway. When night remembers us, so I'll stay here where the silence begins, loving you again and again. The night is folding over me like pages of a memory. Your absence sits in every light that drips across my lonely night. I pour your silence into air, as if you might be waiting there, in corners where the shadows bend, like love that never learned to end. And I don't ask the dark to leave, it knows the shape of what I grieve. You're where your echo sleeps inside my mind, soft and distant, undefined, a melody I can't rewind, but never leave behind. Even shattered love can glow in the places pain still knows. And every night I feel you near, though you are not really here. The bed still holds a fading trace of how your breath once filled this space. I speak your name without a sound, like it might bring you back around. The world outside keeps moving on, but I am stuck where we went wrong, between the truth and what we lost, counting every line it cost. I try to let the moment fade, but it returns in softer shade. Undefined, a touch I cannot reassign, but still I call it mine. Even silence starts to show all the places we still grow. And every night I feel you near, though you are not really here. love was meant to disappear, why does it still survive in here? I close my eyes, you break the night. A ghost made of our fading light. You're where your echo sleeps inside my chest, a wound that never learned to rest, a love that time could not arrest, but somehow feels the best. Even when the world says go, there's a part of me that won't, and in the dark I still believe you never really leave. So I stay with what remains, your echo in my veins. The world has dimmed its busy voice and left me with no real choice but to face the shape you made in me, like drifting fragments of a sea. The air is still, the curtains sway, as if you never went away. I swear your presence lingers near, in every breath I draw in here. And I don't know how to close the door when every silence wants you more. Between the heartbeats of the night, I still see your fading light. A love that broke but didn't end, just learn to hurt and not pretend. Even time can wash away what refuses to decay, and in the dark I'll softly find you're still alive inside my mind. The photograph upon the shelf feels like a version of myself that once believed in forevermore. Before you walked out through the door, the sheets are cold where you once lay, like echoes that won't drift away. They wrap around me soft and slow, reminding me I won't let go. And every shadow calls your name, like nothing here has ever changed. Between the heartbeats of the night, you're still my quiet afterlight. A love that bends but won't collapse, that lives between the cracks. Even broken love can stay in a timeless kind of way, and I still feel you still remain inside this gentle lake of pain. If I could pause what we became, would it still carry your name? Or is it meant to always be a part of what is haunting me? Between the heartbeats of the night, you are still my deepest light. A love that time cannot erase, just reshape into space. Though I stand here on my own, you are never truly gone. And in the dark I still find you breathing softly in my mind. And the night keeps holding on to a love that's not quite gone. The night leans softly on my door, like it's been here 1,000 times before. I sit with shadows on the floor that somehow feel like you once more. The air still holds your quiet trace, a half-forgotten warm embrace. And every breath I take alone still sounds like you coming home. And I don't know how it never fades, this love that time could not persuade. You are the shape of your goodbye in me, a gentle kind of memory. Even silence feels like you in everything I go through. Though you're gone beyond the light, you still visit every night. And in the dark I still can find the outline of you in my mind. The window keeps the rain outside, but not the ache I try to hide. It falls inside my quiet chest, where all our moments still arrest. The clock repeats a broken line of when you were still fully mine. And every second that it calls just makes me miss you more than all. And every corner starts to speak the language of what used to be. You are the shape of your goodbye in me, a love that won't let me be free. Even distance can't erase what still remains in empty space. Though the world has turned away, you still color every day. And in the night I still confide, you never truly die inside. If love was meant to slip and fall, why do you still own it all? I close my eyes, you reappear, more real than anything here. You are the shape of your goodbye in me, a lasting kind of gravity. Even broken love can stay in a quiet, endless way. Though I walk this road alone, you are still my undertone. And in the dark I still align, your shadow deep inside my time. And I let the silence stay, because it still knows your way. The ceiling fan is whispering your ghost, spinning stories of what I miss the most. I count the seconds falling through my hands, trying to reach what no one understands. Your perfume lingers in the empty air, like you forgot you used to live right there. And every step I take around this room feels like I'm walking deeper into you. I try to breathe, but it pulls me back to every promise we once had. It's still you in the dark when I close my eyes, still your voice in the back of my mind. Even broken love refuses to die, it just learns how to hide. Dark, I leave your sweater folded on the chair, like somehow you might still come there. The mirror shows a man I don't know, living a life I can't let go. Midnight falls and I start to fall too, into the pieces I shared with you. Even the silence feels like it knows you were the warmth I couldn't hold. Then I swear I hear you call my name through the echo of the pouring rain. It's still you in the dark when I close my eyes, still your touch in the coldest nights. Even distance can't erase the truth, I'm still to you. And I don't know how to stop the pain when love keeps whispering your name. It's still you in the dark. If I could rewrite the sky above, I'd keep the chapters where we were in love. But time doesn't wait, it just moves along, leaving me here with this unfinished song. It's still you in the dark, still burning bright in every shadow of the night. Even if the world says we're through, every part of me is still you. And maybe I'll never escape is it still you in the dark? And when everything disappears from sight, you're still the only light. The house is breathing slowly now, as midnight settles on my brow. I hear your absence in the hall, like soft footsteps that never call. The ceiling holds a pale moonlight that paints your memory into white. And every breath I try to take feels like a vow I couldn't break. I speak your name, then lose the sound, to where my heart still keeps you bound. Your name in the quiet hours still stays with me, like a song that won't set itself free. Even love that falls apart leaves its echo in my heart. Though you're gone beyond my reach, you're the only truth I keep. And every night I feel the flame burning gently, just the same. The mirror shows a tired face, still searching for your warm embrace. I half expect you to appear, then remember you're not here. The blanket keeps your fading scent, like proof of all the moments spent between the laughter and the pain, and everything we can't regain. And silence knows just what to say when words have all been washed away. Your name in the quiet hours still stays with me, like a wave that moves eternally. Even time can't draw a line through the love you left behind. Though the world has turned the page, my heart is still inside that cage. And every night I softly claim you're still part of who I became. If I could rewrite what we knew, would I still end up losing you? Or is some love meant to remain in fragments of a gentle pain? Your name in the quiet hours won't fade from me. It lives in every memory. Even broken hearts still find pieces left of you behind. Though whispering low. Your name I'll never let go. The sky is still, no sound around, just fragments of a softer ground, where every breath I take alone feels heavier than skin and bone. I walk through hours made of glass, where all are almost used to pass. And in the hush that stays with me, you bloom inside what used to be. And I don't try to fight the way. You come back in the night and stay. You're where the stars forget to move above me, a love that time cannot outlove me. Even broken, still it grows in the only place it knows. Though your hand is out of reach, you're the truth my silence keeps. And every night I feel you near, like you never disappeared. The door still knows your gentle way, as if you might come back today. I hear your laugh in fading walls that catch me when the memory calls. The air is filled with what we were, a soft unspoken blur of her, and every shadow seems to show a love I never let go. And every moment bends and breaks, with every choice my heart still makes. You're where the stars forget to move above me, a love that still knows how to love me. Even distance can't erase what it never could replace. Though the world has turned away, you're my everlasting day. And in the dark I still can hear the shape of you still near. If time was meant to heal the scars, why do you live behind the stars? I close my eyes and you remain, a beautiful, unending pain. You're where the stars forget to move above me, a quiet force that still loves me. Even shattered love survives in the corners of my life. Though forever slipped away, you're my never-ending day. And in the night I still believe you never truly leave. And when the sky forgets to shine, I still call your name as mine. The city sleeps, but I'm awake again, counting all the ways it could have been then. Your absence fills this quiet room like perfume fading from a bloom. I talk to you inside my mind as if you never left behind, still hearing footsteps down the hall, though no one's there at all. And I reach for something I can't hold, a story left unfinished, cold. I'm writing letters I never sent, to a love that couldn't mend. Every word is soaked in pain, like soft December rain. You're the whisper in my skin, the place where I begin again. Even broken hearts still know how the deepest feelings grow. The coffee cup you used to hold still rests beside the stories we told, a silent witness to our past, too beautiful to make it last. I see your face in passing lights, in strangers walking through the nights, and every melody I hear still sounds like you are near. I try to turn the pages on, but every chapter leads you on. I'm writing letters I never sent, to a love that couldn't mend. Every word is soaked in pain, like soft December rain. You're the whisper in my skin, the place where I begin again. Even broken hearts still know how the deepest feelings grow. If love was meant to fade like light, why do you stay in every night? I close my eyes, you're still here, more real than anything I fear. I'm still writing letters I can't send, to a love that had no end. Every tear becomes a line of a love that once was mine. Though time may try to take your name, it only feeds the flame. In every silence I defend, you're the story that won't end. So I'll keep these words unsaid, in the quiet of my head. The streetlights hum a tired glow, where only lonely footsteps go. I stand beneath the shaking sky, pretending you might pass me by. Your name still rests inside my coat, like something warm I used to hold. But time has pulled your hands away and left me here with what won't stay. I breathe you in the empty air, as if your soul was still right there. And I miss you in a quiet way that never seems to fade away, like moonlight trapped inside the rain, beautiful but full of pain. Even broken hearts can learn how softly endless love can burn. And in the dark I still remain inside the love we couldn't change. The coffee's gone, the cup is cold, like stories that were never told. I trace your laugh through fading sound, where only echoes come around. The city breathes, but I don't move, still stuck inside our unfinished truth, like pages torn before the end. A book I read again and again, and every silence calls your name in ways I cannot quite explain. And I miss you in a quiet way that doesn't know how to decay, like stars that fall but still remain inside the sky of yesterday. Even time forgets to heal what only heartache makes me feel. And I still stand where we became, a love that time could not untain. If I could turn the night around, would you still hear the same old sound? Or are we just two drifting parts of something written in our hearts? And I still love you in this space that nothing else could ever replace, like candlelight that won't go out, even when the wind blows down. Though your footsteps fade from view, every night still leads to you. And in the silence I remain, in love and loss, in gentle pain. The streetlights pray for us tonight, and I let them dim the light. The world grows quiet, almost still, like it's waiting for a broken will. I sit beneath through every wall, like something I can't name at all. A gentle weight I carry through the spaces once belonged to you. And I don't ask the dark to change, it knows your name, it feels the same. I keep the night you left behind folded softly in my mind. Even time can't turn the page on this everlasting lake. Though your voice has drifted far, you still live in who we are. And every breath I take at night still carries traces of your light. The hallway keeps your echo near, like footsteps I still think I hear. The mirror shows me half alive, still learning how to just survive. The bed remembers every line of how your body used to align. And even space begins to bend, as if you might return again. And every silence softly breaks with every choice my heart still makes. I keep the night you left behind, like a song I can't rewind. Even broken love can stay in a quiet, steady way. Though the world has turned the page, I still hold this fragile stage. And in the dark I still can find a shadow walking through my mind. If I could rewrite what we were, would I still feel this hurt? Or is it fate that love remains inside the echo of its pain? I keep the night you left behind, a fragile place I can't unwind. Even silence learns to speak of the love I still keep. Though you're gone beyond my sight, you still visit every night. And in this endless quiet line, you are forever mine. And I don't let the morning in, because that's where I lose you again.